So yeah, basically as I was saying, all these previous lows. So where was my entry? My entry model number one was right here at the closing of this candle. Now for stop loss, it depends on the people, right? Me personally, I have a very tight stop loss. I usually keep my stop loss very tight. I think my stop loss was like right about here, if I'm correct. But a much safer stop loss would have been either between, you see this key level right here, Emerson, or key level 50-minute key level right here, because this is also a order block right here. Let me just do it like this, right? As you can see, there's also like some order block right here. So yeah, I think my stop loss was like about there, but the much safer stop loss would have been between this. And yeah, so this is my turtle soup. As you can see here, I have my turtle marked out, and then boom, it went for TP1, and then it pushed up towards the, what you call it, it pushed up aggressively. So if you had to go to break even, it would have stopped you out, and then basically came back, and then back in your range, and then went out. So you would have not gotten a proper, what you call it, model number two right here, and I would have not re-entered this one right here, because this is technically this is a model number 2. 15-minute, the market came back in your range, 15-minute got swept, but it closed here. So for me to enter my trade here and then place my stop loss above there, I can't do that, right? And anyways, this was a beautiful trade. So going on to GBP USD, and going to explain to you model 1.1, right? Model 1.1 is this. Like I said, it's a bit more advanced, but you will get it. You want the market on the after marking out your 4-hour high and low, you're going to go on the 5-minute time frame, right? And you're gonna see how does the trend move. You want to see higher highs and higher lows at that moment, right? Example, if the market is like this and it moves up, you don't care about no turtle soup happening, right? You don't care about nothing, because if you're gonna work with a 5-minute turtle soup, you're gonna get a lot of fake entries. So you want something like this, right? And then you want a CISD to form. That CISD is basically a change in state of delivery. So basically, the way I trade it, right? The way I trade it is the last candle, in this case the high got taken out, so the last bullish candle, the low of the last bullish candle to, how do I explain this now? I need to do it like this. Example, let me do it like this, right? Let's say the market is moving like this. Just excuse the candles, the forms of these candles, right? Let's just say this was a bearish candle, do it like this, right? So now, as you can see, this was your move. An example, this was your 4-hour CRT high, right? And the market is moving like this, nice bullish momentum, and then nice bullish momentum, and this is now your last bullish candle that formed before market moved towards the downside. Strong push towards the downside, all right? Strong push towards the downside. Now listen carefully, you must take notes. I will only consider this as valid when the market moves to the lowest or the nearest pullback, right? So now we're going to get confused. What do I mean by that? When a bullish trend forms, right? It forms like this. You have bullish momentum, pullback, bullish momentum, pullback, bullish momentum, pullback, bullish momentum, and then a sharp movement towards the downside, either towards the first pullback or the nearest pullback that happened to the most recent pullback, or to any of these lower pullbacks. The market must come either to this pullback or must come close to this pullback, and then I mark out the low of that 5-minute candle, which is going to look like this. This is the low, example, this candle right here. This is the low of that candle. So this is your CISD candle.